Elon Musk is a man who has built his entire career building technology, and a big component of technology is computers. The first company he sold, I think it was Zip2 or PayPal, whatever it was a software company, and software runs on computers. And nowadays, he's very famous for running companies that use computers, like Tesla, which is supposed to have self-driving cars. And how are cars supposed to drive by themselves? With computers that take in the data, computers that make the decisions, computers that send the signals to make the car move. Basically, Tesla uses computers, and so does SpaceX, his rocket company. Because it's not just like a, RPG, boom, brainless rocket company. No. These rockets use computers and algorithms to calculate where to push the thrusters to land back safely on Earth so that they can be reused. Right? Another company that uses computers. And another thing that Elon Musk is working on that's kind of a big deal is Neuralink. And what Neuralink is basically, it's a human-computer interface. In other words, they're developing a device which should be able to connect your brain to a computer to then control the computer. And maybe in a dark timeline, the computer controls you and we're all suffering, but that's neither here nor there. With all these things said, you might be surprised that Elon Musk doesn't want us to be using computers to solve a problem that is technically super simple in comparison to flying rockets, self-driving cars, controlling things with our brains. And to show you what I'm talking about, let's take a little trip over to Threads, that competitor to the other computer software company that he owns, Twitter. It's not X, it's Twitter. It is X, formerly known as Twitter. It will never be X, the everything app. Nobody likes the branding, Elon. Nobody likes it, except the people who are just jerking you off. Nobody likes it. It's a stupid brand. Anyways, let's go to Threads. So as you can see here, somebody has posted a clip of Elon saying something at a Trump rally. So what did Elon say? Let's take a look.
I like computers, but we should not have computers do voting tabulation at all.
What? He likes computers, but he doesn't think that they should be doing voting tabulation. Why, Elon? Why shouldn't they be doing voting tabulation? Are they not accurate enough? I mean, the math for tabulating votes can't be more complicated than the math involved in self-driving cars or rockets or anything else. Like, it really makes you wonder. Why would Elon say this? And I know what you're thinking. This is not a political video. Okay, this video is not about politics. Okay, this video is about honesty and integrity. The only reason this guy who runs a bunch of tech companies that rely on computers working properly, the only reason he would say something like this is if he's lying. If there's some benefit to him sowing doubt in the abilities of computers. Because, if his concern is that voting machines might get hacked, Neuralink can get hacked, why would anyone, use Neuralink? Same thing with self-driving cars. If a computer could get hacked and somebody could just hack someone's car and crash it, why would they do that?
A white Tesla put on its left blinker, moves into the left lane, and stops, causing the car behind it to crash into it, followed by 6 more cars. One vehicle even gets pushed up against the wall of the bridge. According to CHP, the driver of the Tesla was in full self-driving mode.
I'm pretty sure that the math involved in counting votes is much easier than the math involved in self-driving cars. Let's just have an example. If we had an election in our little comments section and we were voting me or Elon, type your vote in the comments right now. What would happen is there would be an Elon column and there would be a Coco column. And each time Coco got a vote, it would be +1 to Coco. And each time Elon got a vote, it would be +1 to Elon. So basically, it's all addition. And I don't know if you know this, but addition is pretty simple for computers to do. In fact, add is a basic operation, which the most bare bones CPU could just do by itself with no fancy software. It doesn't require derivatives. It doesn't require linear algebra. It doesn't require any of that shit. So Elon, tell us, you like computers, but why should they not be used for voting? Is it because you're scared that if computers are used for voting, you can't manipulate it? Because honestly, that's another point. What is easy to manipulate? A human. What is dishonest? Humans. What is not dishonest? Computers. And I'm not talking about AI. I am talking about computers, ones and zeros, bare bones computers. Okay, it only knows true and false. Computers don't lie, except for that one in a quadrillion scenario where some static electricity flips a bit and fucks something up, but that's probably not gonna happen. Anyways, let's take a look at some of the comments under this. Last time I checked, computers are pretty good at accounting, and his computers are pretty terrible at driving. Also, let me put this microchip in your brain. Please put your life in the hands of the software, but don't use the software to tally the direction of our lives. Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. Please let my computer man raise your child. I totally forgot about that. You know those Optimus robots they demoed? I want to make a video on how much was faked in that presentation. But these Optimus robots are run by computers. You trust a computer to run a giant machine that could just punch you in the face and bust your face up, Elon? Oh, so his accounting team actually handwrites everything into the ledger? That actually makes sense. What a great point. So what is the main reason to use computers? Computers are good at repeating tasks. There's this computer science term called looping. It's not only computer science, but the concept of looping. Computers can loop. They can do the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, which is why you use computers to handle things that don't scale. Okay, counting votes in my comments section, that's probably something you could do by hand because, you know, last video only had 81 views and 6 comments. So there aren't going to be that many comments that I won't be able to count them all. But, you know, in a country with more than 300 million people, you're not going to be able to hand count all of those in a decent time scale with reliability using humans, okay? Because humans have terrible memory, humans make mistakes, humans get tired, okay? You use computers to do things that don't scale, okay? Because computers scale, CPUs scale, electricity scales, humans don't scale. And, you know, it's very annoying because Elon knows this. Elon is just really manipulating things because he really wants Trump to win, because he said this himself.
If he loses, man, what?
Dude, if he loses, I'm
It does seem that way. You can't just be like,
yeah, I'm like, how long do you think my prison sentence is going to be? Do you think? Will I see my children? I don't know.
If Trump doesn't win, he's probably going to jail. Like, I don't think he's actually going to jail, but who knows what he's done, okay? Who knows? I don't know. Anyways, the point is, Elon is lying through his teeth, and when people just lie like that, it bothers me. It bothers me when someone tells a lie and they know it's a lie and I know it's a lie, and it's like, dude, why are you lying? We know exactly why you're lying. You're lying for your own self-interest, because the people who are in that audience, they probably aren't thinking super critically, okay? But yeah, Elon Musk has led some pretty cool companies that are doing some cool things. And I think it really sucks that in this culture we have on the internet, he tends to get a lot of the credit when there are so many other people doing the work, putting the rockets in the sky, making the cars drive, making the Neuralink. Because you know Elon is not doing any of the IC work. IC meaning independent contributor. But he's not doing any of the actual sciencey technical bits to make any of this technology work. He's just leading it. He's just finding the right people, which is an important job, right? He's got some level of charisma, okay? Even though he's an awkward fucking guy. But I've had so many things to say about Elon Musk in the past, but I haven't, because they're all just negative videos and I don't like making negative videos. But this lie was just so blatant and so stupid, because how can you say that computers shouldn't be used to do simple addition when you have computers controlling rockets, controlling cars, controlling robots, and soon controlling your brain? It doesn't make sense. Elon, you are a fraud, and your emails are probably gay too.
Your emails sound gay.
That's a reference to my last video, okay? Go watch it.